TLO, what's poppin'? We are on kick.com. We are not live, but you can leave a like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK. What's this behind me? You know, we got merch. Appreciate all those who copped. Don't forget, we do got a Patreon. We post Monday through Friday. That's where we post where we can't on what we can't on YouTube. This is a list of everything that's on there. And we also got the we got the live channel. I exited out of it on accident. But, you know, it's where all the highlights to anything from the live is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Life inside Britain's legal red light district. Talk to me. This is Sex, Drugs, and Murder, episode 1 on BBC 3. I've been waiting to start this. I ain't even gonna lie to ya. Let's get into it. Today.
I need some tissue. Stacey Ann, I need some tissue. Good lass. It's in my handbag. I got attacked, last week. I got stabbed in the neck.
Dang.
Got stabbed in the neck. A client stabbed me in the neck. He asked me for anal sex, and I don't do anal sex. When I said no, he said to me, "You are doing it. I've paid you for the hour. You're doing what I say, you bitch." And I said, "I don't think I fucking am." And he just went, "Fuck off," in my neck.
This is a tough job, huh? You can't even call the police. Or can you? I don't know what's going on. What's their chickens?
Let me show you my babbies there. These are my little darlings, these. I'm going to show them my quails. Because I breed these.
Now, why would you be breeding quail? Like, y'all be breeding quails out there?
I've been brought up around quails because the first foster home I had, they used to get They used to get quail eggs.
Sammy Jo is one of the women working in Holbeck, an area in Leeds. Oh, this in Leeds, where street prostitution has been allowed since October 2014. Okay. Leeds is living life on edge, ain't they?
I still want to meet this evening. What time do you? I've got a guy who I go to, Richard, right? He gets me to tie his mouth, duct tape him, put his hands behind his back with them plastic cable ties, put a bag
Zip
over
tag,
his head,
line.
then duct tape him all the way around so he can't move, and he likes me to he's got these nipple clips, they're called, put them on his nipples and keep squeezing him. I can come out with like $2,000 from him from an hour's session.
Bro, he don't get his freaky asses. He is freaky. Hey, you gotta hire somebody for that. That is, he's moving wild. He got to rip me out the plastic. I've been acting like, what is going on? The police and Leeds City Council say creating a managed zone makes sex work safer for the women in Holbeck. Not for Sammy. She just got stabbed in the neck. All right, let me.
The first time I worked, I used to be married to a woman in Hull.
Who,
before
you?
I went to my last prison sentence, and she was rattling for her drugs, and then she said to me, like, can you get me some money? And I said, how am I meant to get you money? She went, here, and she passed me a pack of Durex. And I said, what's that for? I'm a lesbian. No, she went, stand on that corner and you'll see what they're for. Then a car stopped and went, jump in, gorgeous. And then he went, what you offering? And I just said, well, what do you want? Because I didn't know. I didn't know how to say it or anything or how to go about it. And he said, well, I want everything. How much is that? And I said, 100 quid, and he gave me 100 quid. it was a bit of a buzz and a bit of an addiction going out. And I got addicted to the money, you know, the good money. Sorted.
Up to 30 women now work in the area between 7 p.m. and 7. I think they have an area like this in Miami too, man. Every time I take this one bus, it be in there. I be seeing them, like I seen a whole girl in a bikini at 7 a.m. this morning on the corner. I was like, what's going on? Rain, sleet, or snow.
It's a shit day, but there's loads. Punters do come out on this weather. For some reason, it gets busy when it's like this. Yeah, let's go see what girls are out.
Debbie worked in Holbeck's red light zone before it was made official. So you're a vet.
2, 3, 4 girls there. These are all Polish ones. I don't work. There's another one there. Bloody hell. That's 6 already. That's out. See, with all these, with competition, it'll take longer now for me to get my money. Do you know what I mean?
Where I'm from, Hartlepool, you get locked up if you stand on corners down my way. But it's allowed for you.
Stacey has
now
just
you get
started
in
work.
cars and things like that, and the police know what you're doing.
Do I like, mate? Do you want business? 24 hours, 30 seconds or 40 to go.
I mean, there's so many different girls now. There's Polish, Yugoslav, come from everywhere. There's so many different girls down there. Now it's been legalised.
I've just got a call out to Wakefield, just off Junction 40. I've got to walk past the reception desk and I'll see the door for the lift and the stairs. Give him a ring with an idea of when I'll arrive, please.
What's he said he wants?
Do you really want to know what he wants?
Yes.
He wants me to shit on him.
And you gonna do it. Sammy, you gotta be addicted to the bread. I don't even know what to say at this point. I am literally in shock.
I'm not joking. That's the truth. That's what he wants me to do.
You finna go do
How
it.
does that work?
Well, he buys me a curry from the shop to get me going and loads of crack. You know, to get me... Because crack makes you go to the toilet.
So curry and crack is the combo. Like, what is going on? Oh, man. Curry and crack. To get you to doo-doo on some... That's...
Pardon me. And then, yeah, just do that. And that's that.
What's the point of being against it? It's going to happen anyway.
I can do acrylic nail extensions, we have shellac, we do manicures, pedicures, spray tans, waxing, sunbeds obviously. But there's just people are not wanting to come into the area anymore, unfortunately. I opened it up 15, 16 years ago for my daughter. She was just finishing college. I thought it'd give her a good start in life. She did get assaulted by a prostitute probably about 6 years ago. She now doesn't want to come back. I think it makes her unsure about the area she's coming back in, and she's got 2 young daughters herself now. It's not as bad with the used condoms and needles outside now because they are cleaning the area up, but we are on the main drag of it, and it's not nice having to come to it. This is Tuesday and Wednesday. Beauty treatments, one there, then the rest of the week, just sunbeds, no beauty treatments, no beauty treatments. Friday's empty, Saturday's empty.
You should try to hand out some flyers to the workers. They're always in the area, and I know they probably go somewhere else. They can just come to you. You got to switch your marketing. Business 101. Appeal to what's there.
That's it.
I moved into my street just in August when I got married, and already I've met a few people, and that's just really nice, and I don't think I've ever had that before. So this was me and a few friends on bonfire night, so we were just doing sparklers and just playing. But I really love this photo. It reminds me of where I live and the people that are around me, and it makes me happy.
Good for you.
When
Let's
people
get back to the
hear the
workers.
term red light district, they imagine like a lot of glitz and glamour, and that's just not what it looks like. I remember the first woman that I saw, and she just looked very broken, to be honest. I think you're not necessarily going to be able to stop the women from working, but I think it's much better to work with them than to try and fight them. People have been upset by the managed zone. I guess it's hard living somewhere that seems like a bit of an experiment. I guess for me, I think it's a good thing keeping women safe.
That's true. Here she go. Curry crack queen. That's tough. Not the
That's
Mountain Dew.
how crackheads get bucky hands all the time. Pushing your ash and doing whatever. I have this every single night before I go out. Because it gives me confidence. Because I've got no self-confidence, got none whatsoever.
That's sad.
Crackhead.
Wow. You know what's up, at least? I would imagine, from what I've seen, she got to be the most popular person out there, though. Sammy Joe is among the estimated 90% of UK street workers addicted to drugs like heroin and crack.
Well, I've got no choice, really, have I, when I'm an addict? I've got to do it, haven't I? Otherwise, I'll be rattling and I'd have to go grafting and, shoplifting and things like that. And We've seen a Sammy before, right? On Benefit Street or Benefits UK, right? There was somebody named Sammy on there. Which I don't want to get into. I've been there before, done it, wore the T-shirt and dried it back out again.
See, this stuff, the crack, this is what kills your money.
So you make my money?
Well, yeah. Your money, Paul. Your money. But first time I ever did it, I spilled my ringer up. But it's such a nice feeling. But you'd be sick, but it's nice, it's a nice feeling. But after a few weeks of taking it, then it's just horrendous. What you go through, the withdrawal, the feeling you have when you don't have it, you'd be sick, you're cold, you're hot and cold, you shiver. I won't wish it on my worst enemy. It's horrible, horrible. Don't half get on your teeth as well, I tell you. My teeth are ruined because of it. Yeah.
I didn't want to say it. I'm glad you did, ma'am.
Yeah.
So would you say you're friends now?
Oh, yeah, very close. Yeah, we're very close.
She's definitely using you, my boy. You supplying that, you're going to be around forever.
She offered me business while I was sat on my doorstep last year. While I was talking to my neighbour, and she says, "Do you want business?" And I says, "Well, go on then, come in." So my neighbour went home, and it just escalated from that.
So now she live with you. She got a place to live, somebody to finance her crack addiction, and who's cool with her still going out and doing that work. Yeah, buddy. You need to reevaluate, sir.
Really? And we've been friends ever since.
I love one of it, a tenner.
Friends And only friends at that rate, too?
Bagging a ten of whiskey.
I feel sorry for her in a way, but
You can't save her.
because I care. That's what it is. I care.
Yeah, I'll be 2 minutes. All right, bye. With heroin, you lose your sex drive. You know, you don't want to have sex on heroin. You completely lose your sex drive. So if you're down there and you're having to sleep with someone, it's just awful. Absolutely awful.
Grab that for me. Don't be smoking it because I've writ your neck.
What's her daughter? Sammy Joe's his youngest sister, Stacy, has split up from her partner. And now what? She's working in the Holbeck to fund her. Oh my God. It's running down the family tree?
When I'm doing her hair, I dread it because she's my baby sister and I know why I'm doing it. I know that I'm doing it for a reason.
For her to be ready so she ain't got to get ready. It's an efficient ponytail. That's tough.
And what is the reason?
To go out shagging men for money. Dirty old men. Perverts, half of them.
Y'all got the same tattoo artist too?
Breaks me heart. I wish I could look after her, but it's just too expensive and she's becoming really bad on crack.
Just right in front of her, huh?
Hated me. Hate it. Well, if you need the money, you need the money, don't you? And you go and do it. I'm fucking stupid. I'd love to just grab all the lasses, me, and shake sense into them and tell them to stop, but you can't, because everyone's got a problem, haven't they? Everyone's doing it for their own reason. Mental. Yeah. Even when I come home from rehab, instead of heading that way, I should have went that way. Instead of going right, I should have went left.
Yeah, it's hard. Even with rehab, if you get out and you surround yourself with people that are still doing the same thing, you're obviously going to go back to doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you're a rich person and you go back to the hood, you're gonna go back to doing hood antics and lose it all as well. Like, don't. You got to change your environment completely. Man, I tell you, I had a friend who tried some crack before, and told me about it like I was supposed to say, "Hey, man, I want to try too." Like, I was with this one girl. Keep in mind, the girl is a worker. She's a worker just like these girls, and she does that. And she got him to try it, and they was dating, and I don't know what he was, the type of time he was on. He was just, and then he told me, and I was like, it just looked like, bro, you wildin'. You wigging. No, sir.
It's quite hard when you hear people say things like, oh, but they've chosen it, why don't they choose something else? Yeah, for some of the women they do choose it, but the cycle that they're in is far more complicated than a quick fix. I think it's naive to just tell them to stop working and to come off drugs. It's not that simple.
Police have launched a murder inquiry after the death of a young woman in a managed red light zone in Leeds.
A 21-year-old sex worker.
Oh, wow. Somebody got M'd out here?
Who was savagely beaten in the Holbeck district in the area where sex workers are allowed to operate during certain hours.
Police say Daria Pionko was found seriously injured on an industrial estate in Holbeck in December. She died a short time later in hospital.
Wow.
The night Daria got killed, I was out, I was talking to her. And then I went home because I'd got my money. And then that happened. It was like a kick up the arse to say, right, we need to stop very soon.
And you still out there. In the first year of the red light zone, there were 61 violent incidents reported compared to 49 in 2013. Police and councils say are now 3 times more likely to report incidents. Yeah, because it's legal. You know what I'm saying? If it's legal, they can report it. Now they're not doing. It's not so much frowned upon by the police. Like it's not like, oh well, like I'm hitting a lick, like you can't do nothing about it. Like nah, this is legal right here. I'm going to go tell, buddy.
If I get in the car with a punter, she'll stand there and will not move until I get back with the punter. Proper paranoid, man. 26-year-old and she goes on like my 2-year-old. Proper protective of me, but that's good though. 2 sisters look out for each other.
They sound the same and everything.
Now, police let off your case, it's a lot better, yeah? A lot better.
Do you feel safer here?
Not round here, because it's dodgy round here, but yeah, around there. Apart from what happened to me, other than that, yeah, I feel...
What happened? Oh.
I feel all right, yeah. But I'm a strong person, me, and I'm strong-minded, if you know what I mean.
Are you strong enough minded to get off crack? Then let's rephrase that, ma'am. I know it's not as simple as that, but like, you wigging.
She's not a strong person.
I don't think neither of you are. No offense.
Some of them can be right dicks. You'll get in the car, you'll go to a place where it's nice and quiet. Before you do the blowjob, you ask for the money. Some of them will be dickheads and try and pay you afterwards. And it doesn't work like that. You always get the money up front. You never know, they might just get the business and fuck you off. If anything, just kick off. I can text them and tell them where I'm at.
Following Darrell's murder, the further objections for business and residents, police are now reviewing the red light zone.
I do worry. I constantly worry, like constantly on edge. What happens if I'm getting in that car and that's the very last car I ever get in? It could be, one day.
But that's a risk y'all willing to take for that addiction, huh? It's a wild, wild one right here, man. I'm ready for episode 2, man. TLO, leave a like, comment, I'm gone.